Kemeda say na ewiase aye wo no ye ma dwumadie bi na utimi ye na oye ni yi a dodo na abo abaso enti after enra game no Ghana for dodo a omo bo Blasters abaso no ye say na job no for the Blasters no was to go and win by win no omo win ye no omo win ni yie ebo good football ma Ghana for nyina ni je enti e ka ho bi ana fiti enra ene ne baby abefe bia no Blasters because omo ye adwuma no eye ni yie ken na me check the last time mpokra ye call away e ko share 5 goals me check ya no edate 2017 ye ni Congo a ye ko share 5-1 Boachi Yadom so e share 3 goals and a party e share 2 goals so since 2017 this is the first time he akwa away akwa share 5
2017.
Yeah.
That's your question 8 years.
Good. In techo how ana Ghana kwa we are goals ni emba bebrebe no mo ye. Ken Blasters efeli say ombe qualify for African Cup of Nations. E she Ghana for do na. So the only thing ana Blasters bit be their compensating Ghanaians e yes ombe qualify e dia ko World Cup no. No money any excuse. Ano mutimi aye adwuma no eye ni ye. Die di kan Ken say yan qualifier anka ya soja anka ya fire anka ya criticize it. The same way ekuya no ababa so sa na wiase na tie
Kwame mamenye ense Otuado lose one game against Comoros
and you no boy Chris Hutton.
Okay, Comoros Chris Hutton.
The first 2 games
Chris Hutton
against Madagascar
na ye ka Otuado timi so mo Comoros game na ye Otuado
Chris Hutton
Chris Hutton
yeah
we Otuado na ye ka about qualifies
no
okay
Ken me I believe say ewiase e wo no obi eni ho ye perfect enti so obi ade na enkoye na criticize na the same way na nipa ne ya ade a wo so obo na baso de edi kan onim say anke no ekolusu game na World Cup yan qualifier Ghana Football Association in penny for mbeje omo de enkofo be fire ketokreku ne enkofo the same way ana o mabo omo homode an omo deserve credit so Ghana Football Association omo wo ho nyina no from the head the couple Mr. Ketokreku the vice ebo bia no escofo ni nyina no e wo se me bo mabaso de etoso mienu e ye Otuado ken me minsuro nipa ba mi bu nipa Otuado nye coach abeka chem se obro so da bi obie no obetima convince me se Otuado ye coach a obro so at the time of African Cup of Nations anko ye no amanfo dey ne top amanfo criticize amanfo fire Otuado by ken what time okodura no yin America World Cup yi de qualifies Otuado ayade eno de
I said 22 goals
sa ojini di sa unjini ndi World Cup qualifies Otuado ayade o deserve credit no now the amano last time I call World Cup 2022 Otuado play key role near the qualify playing against Nigeria and at this time around your first 2 games your born were qualifies against Madagascar na Chris Hutton against Comoros na Chris Hutton and obefa dia kan onim say 7 games Otuado ebe handle Blasters World Cup qualifies no we winning 6 and we draw 1 and we 21 goals a concede 5 and to Otuado befa Blasters World Cup qualifies no all strike percentage wise 85.71% and me no nim say all trade exams now onya 85.71% awa pass and to Otuado befa Blasters no World Cup na yebo qualifies no Otuado deserve credit wa bone homodin enti Otuado me bona baso de toss working after say a failing say you be qualify for African Cup of Nations no on say Ghana Football Association ministry no ye nsesaye our the technical department of the senior national team and omu decide say ombema oma no mo huni biako no makwa akofa enkofofo fro de aba ken nipa ba ko ene me pese me bona baso pa no aye Gregory ye video analyst or say set piece coach aye kofa ni free Belgium sankamenya na ken
okay
papa ye friend Gregory
yeah
ya beka ne ho asem ye kofa ni free Belgium o ye video analyst and o ye set piece coach football e grow open play e ya na enye easy say obetimi ahye bebre enti ye wo akwanya bebre afa so di she goals ebi ne set pieces and set pieces e art and say unya ade bi e art bia na Uhia specialist. Now wetimi akyerɛ wo players no. And Gregory a specialist about set piece. Sɛdeɛ Arsenal ɛwɔ Nicolas Jova no Ghana papa your friend said Gregory aye ko find free Belgium the king you qualifies we play key role because obi a wahwɛ Ghana qualifies nyina no adeɛ baako etimi de hyɛ goals pa set pieces and set pieces no unse ya master den na yesua ne practice ne yi and kenunim de Gregory na che Blasters team no about set pieces titru and corner kicks no. The first things one notice here, you say Blasters eba ba corner kick biana. A two players and we use so mo kese Kudus and Jordan. Because to get a good set piece now to me utilize no. And what's the first thing when you be a good kicker? And to say akwa Jordan. And Brentford say Kudus and Eben because in terms of deliveries no me very good. Dia tosu me enu. Anytime bia benya corner kick and set piece biano. Ghana former one player ekojina opponent ni goalkeeper nanim. Say obe the strategic goalkeeper no. Now what me making sure say obe blocking the moves on me step out and be punch ball no. And the time you ever corner kick you play about kujina goalkeeper nanim. And ucha penalty box ni mamedi kan cheche.
Why na center no goalkeeper nanim?
Ye beba ho. But me twan for nyini dia show. Penalty box ni no. You divide it into 4. You will goalkeeper's kingdom. And when you can say yard box no. And you walk cut back baby a penalty spot no one. And you walk half space left, half space right. And the penalty kick ni achichem 4 division. Anytime you have a corner kick biano, you have about 3 players or me behind the 6 yard box, the goalkeeper's kingdom. And so 3 players, and also be above 6 feet. And it's what you Ghana and say goals I share from set piece. Teach you corner kicks, you share about 7 to 8 goals from set pieces. And it is a Gregory in the fire. And me babe demonstrated their show. And yet, Enra, you share 2 goals from a corner kick. By answer, see from Enra. You qualifies ni munyina no. You share a lot of goals from set pieces still through a corner kicks. The kind Emma me game against a Madagascar. Said you me try for you the chiro no. Ube the same thing. Ken, way a Ghana and Madagascar. And suddenly they be rain rad yenim. Ghana and Madagascar airborne qualifies no. Ye kwa we kwa show. Ye nya corner kick e de say. Me di kan catch say either Jordan or Kudus the corner kick no. Now you have 1 player or better strategic opponent the goalkeeper and now we and you have 3 or more players behind the 6 yard box but you and the same thing way against Madagascar they share you take his first example no Mame Ghana against Chad ewa Transport Stadium corner kick yenya inaki and the strategic opponent the goalkeeper no you have about 3 players are only behind the 6 yard box
so game biano you would okoji strategic goalkeeper no
good
eto be a party
eto de bia party
eto de bia inaki
inaki eto de bia semenyo
enra na semenyo
okay enti mama 2 examples so eno ni nye enra game no yem fa enra game nim before say ye be share corner kicks no we check it time na 7 minutes time ago ni nyamba you know 7 minutes ye nya corner kick Antoine Semenyo and the strategy opponent the goalkeeper no
okay
you were 3 or more players behind a 6 yard box no we 7 minutes born into me and part name Mami, the next one, the same pattern of play. And no,
Jena's Zibo head ya.
And no cram far crank. We also see a different one, 15th minutes.
Okay.
The same thing. And yes, Semenyo na the strategy opponent in the goalkeeper.
Yes, and Semenyo so yes, that man ejuma. Nko for hebo no nko a.
Nko for hebo no nko a.
Ba no ye na ejuma.
O ye na ejuma. Enti na me mouth form ye ne Madagascar Chad. ABC no game no so cry ye nya nhye go no. Enti before they go na ya sadie we ya be 3 times after the mame the first goal Abrante friend says Salisu share no this is the first goal from Salisu the same pattern Semenyo na the strategic goalkeeper no you were 3 or more players behind the 6 yard box
you're 5
you're 5
for boss
I was say minimum of 3
Semenyo count 6
good
nti Semenyo the only the ejuma say on the goalkeeper no
obe the strategic goalkeeper no
okay
and a 6 yard box na was say players minimum of 3 enti kick never pay no ma run so bepim and ma Salisu share goal no mami jiku goal no the same pattern of play bibia ansesa we susu ye jiku goal no after the one analyze asama making
the same Semenyo
enti from Madagascar the am de ma no ensesa ye biaba enti eye act ade bia ye act bia unhia specialist enti papa ne friend Gregory no ye set piece coach no
Emma Ghana no
And I'm you say your corner kicks, your set pieces improve. This man Gregory.
Na yɛ Arsenal jogo kura on shada nye obi oyɛ heavy sa magic so ba jisika bebre wasuna sa
oyɛ heavy we so ye na afem
where the world cup qualifiers no omo yɛ nema yɛ nwa no
yɛmfa ne credit va no wa yɛ adwuma enti mama the same party no enti aba be yɛ ade a say ye dey fast watch
Christopher Vevel Jovel
yes
Arsenal Jovel Nicolas Jovel
yeah
na say independent ne pay
also so yene de Gregory yene de and enya corner kicks in kwao sama realize am throw-ins ba mo hwe
say semenyo no too true
because of obi obetima to akọ box nim
yes pay never sure
enti eye act that's the reason I'm person you obi credit man no
Kubasi na e fan say the house mo de me so say to go balls no ma we mbet ma pia matonet edebo atonet am
and okay na the audience celebrate your money from credit and from
omo ye adwuma
so Gregory ohia a lot of credit enura me ka asem bi kire o say game we enye complex tactics national team enye complex tactics so enura nyoma fo bi na me ka kire say yes ade na ye be win game no one me underrate omo positive attitude yen take your chances ni defend very well enura hu players ne say omo underrate Central African Republic nana enibria no omo de bobo no omo underrate omo positive attitude no say o person hu say team bi with positive attitude a ye she game na say a tempo no omo de sha ase no enura no omo de ko wie omo free bench ba no omo ba ebe toa so enti enura ne attitude ye positive ye chances are ye team take ye enura ye nya 18 attempt to score. Out of the 18 attempt to score, no, 11 na on target, and you have 5 goals. So you take your chances in the through in the second half.
On target, you 11.
You 11, and you have 5 goals out of it, and you're preventing opponents. They say obeshe goal. So enra you underrate your more attitude. You're very positive. You take your chances and you defend it very well.
Kwame Messi
so
also be medasipi, and you Kwame Tela and Ghana Central African Republic game sir. Anderson, Bremer na be room kakramaye na big game to asomami.
Keme da se. Say the nyina ye hwe ni mu no yensaka. Yesterday it was Ghana for World Cup. Na I was say Central African Republic. Na beyond scoring Central African Republic no na enrana me ni odin komo me say I was say yede ye huhu start say yede to amanfo so enra it was achieved say right from the beginning na utimus yede ye huhu ato nkofo no so Central African Republic na ye hia omo a ye no omo ball 4-3 wa ha no enye sa Central African Republic ni
country now was 3 goals for Ghana
say me catch us say asat enra na omo ball 9 games no match 1 goal pe no match omo nyaade. It's when such a team in Koba, I was at BBM dance. And now we gave 100% performance. But to be honest, Central African Republic did not compete. And I'm happy say, your ball, as I say, I must say, it shows scares to the other teams to say, Ghana no, they are coming. Sa signal na mepe. Very, very important. Dear Tosubio, World Cup qualify we. Honestly, Sankayan qualify. Eko kan AFCON no one minim de ne besi wo krom ha. This current crop of players. Omaya adie bia ma na dagan in fact for years ebe ha Ghana for pass AFCON na young Kobe no. Eya dia boys na ya e Ghana for gusus da so sie say enche ye be bobo Morocco Ghana will not be there. Why? Because we're in a group of Angola, Sudan, Niger. Yani away where a group of them yentimi answer even one team. Into the only thing you can compensate us the World Cup qualification. Into Otoado die wait on one kasa na born qualify make us say adwuma ne die on one kasa ye be 95% of it. Into everything me say they think I want to start by saying say ye be both wadu abaso because them ha Any akonya amiti so yi ma criticize Otto several times. Inti say oya de a meka ochina me ne wo ka say me bo na baso yi Otto for ochina I will the same person. I'll be the same person. I will say it. Inti enura any World Cup qualifications ne there. So far so good. Eno ne dey qualify ako World Cup. Now interestingly, say it looks like history no eya back in the kakra. Say, oh no, and the only coach or the Ghana World Cup back to back. Oh, though the last World Cup I acquire or be bought just 2 games, but in Krata same uno uchu mutai the Dean Ebeshim. So or the Ghana qualify World Cup back to back or the best in Krata. That is a huge achievement. Into your game ni muna yendi komo kakra. Na kwame eno discuss it about Ghana. And yema bakwa who right from Ghana games. If you analyze Black Stars games, you see it because many bi wa senior say football AC eke kakono. Every single detail be a yemfe every single detail for Niagro. Arsenal Nicolas Jovia Mubonidi. Saudi Arabia for say, ya bo na international break be aba. On be ye Saudi Arabia. Ono so ma tono. Say waha. Mino ka say obi for set pieces coach, obi for strikers coach, obi say every single detail is important. International Ghana ne Mali boy. Me catch up say Jigui, Mali for goalkeeper Jigui. He kept on complaining say Ghana for ne be shene ni. Say master. Enkwesiaga because Africa the best way of beating Yasha set pieces goes. Because hano ye ni va wa ho. World Cup qualify pa ye we use va. 2022 diana na ye bebo playoff. Calf ma ye use va. But say va in him into beating ya foul goalkeepers without the notice of the referee. Now what from where the free? It is say if you have the opportunity to do that, Minkani born is so bad you have to do it. Even baby a vow Arsenal set pieces no bono omo fangu de bia omo famuche because senior park this way sia no umchu mu time ba ko betwe ba ko bia de atofom. So why don't we take advantage of it? It makes a lot of sense. It's a careful analysis of the Black Stars will tell you say yenya corner bia no a say Kudus eko fa ball no baby e ball ni shen say Kudus fa ball na obo ball na bro ni say in swinger oso obo ball na eko say eba no de won ya ye say goalkeeper ni mpie because in swingers no say goalkeeper pia oso mu easy it just block the path of the goalkeeper on say obi gina goalkeeper anymore either you are fouling the goalkeeper or you are blocking the path. Who foul na a foul? Name if you block baby bro ni say blocking the path and you foul. Into blocking the path na say ojina ho baby onim say goalkeeper ya bo in swinger o ba be fa ball ojina ho o goalkeeper no ba na be pem no and you foul. But honestly ye de na ye bo no ye twi fam de bia na yakopon so nhira o mo can't farm me na nchiwade. This is how go. Oh senior you playing it. On say obstruct goalkeeper no.
Semenyo so jani position ona. Tiki pa no be fanach. Opo betuma fa no ho aba be pon.
Oh, ntimi fa no ho ye bibia.
Say so o fa no.
Oh, ntimi fa no.
Baby asem na semenyo height no so ye. Wo so keeper no nyina height ya.
Semenyo ngina ho, we punu to. Ode no to na aba goalkeeper onyina ho. Ma twa so ojina ho a, obeka se semenyo ejina ne path and a goalkeeper na aba no ode no ho aba pem semenyo. Ba semenyo punu to. So punu to the ma goalkeeper na say your obstruction. But how do you bet share from time
be out to team your obstruction?
But I say
Edison, be man to team your obstruction. That's why we need. And I will go with team one. And I say my own tonus was I
said,
okay.
Again, ain't you know, media send nano Mali Diana Mekai, no. Jigui, a complainist, Jigui Diara, a complainist. We can take advantage of some of these things. Because clearly, Adiana ye no, Obia of a game analyze BR clearly we are all seeing pattern right from last year and this year. Well, I should Black Stars game will be and say your pattern of set pieces, you know. Any video analysis be a video no analyze your pattern. And as they say, the next job for Gigri to do, they say now teams will realize this and they will have a strategy for that. So we need to have varieties because they say one and one yes and then Central African Republic, you know, either say omu coach, you know, me huni ye and also muni video analyst because come SCC sir 7 minutes. Your first corner kick sad you see 15th minutes go ye share second half you come by it kept on happening. Sir, one player blocks, the other chase for the ball. San and ACC. It is good. Now, and then what do sound so bad, you know? One tenor, first game, you have couple friendly games be, and I make a say, Otto Gina Bencha, what is all team pass. Boys, Ninya boy, he kept on telling them, say, they should just pass the ball around. Now, your passing game, you know, and maybe the opposition also can be. But now I saw a lot of that. Name they say your front four no by paper. Me say akono consistency ewo. The last World Cup I yekoye Kudus, Jordan, Semenyo, Iñaki, if all these guys are around that. The depe. And as I said, the last 4 years you call World Cup no. The day I'm so on him. And it be a Usman Bukari will be free bench Ediaba. Onu na ni wo. Say Usman Bukari position names and I'm say Christopher Bambo so Ayafa. Na be a de dia no na. Say sa slots na be a akakakra, which I feel say Brendan Asante. So Ken, honestly, that guy is playing well. I am shocked we are not giving him the chance. Maybe Frank Lampard here, Juma Coventry. Season got championship at teams ball pie or boy about 9 games. Watch 5 goals, 3 assists. He's doing very well. Into ABA also position effort. It's in terms of consistency. Your front four, no, it has always been there. Diaka, I understand it. And now, so many openings, baby. Ebu had the final touch. Ebu had the final pass. And I issue kakra. Again, Central African Republic, I will say, to be very honest, on my opposition to say the Mali for my bino, but it is good because you start saying World Cup qualifications with Comoros, case you when we try to, you know,
you create chances. See, you chances, pa.
Exactly, because. Bad 3 years in ye, me no won come, ye na discuss Black Stars. Ya take us a chances of chances in Mao. Now we are beginning to create chances. Yeah, I don't want to dwell so much on the opposition because yeah, you best opposition so will not be getting chance for those way. But Anya Biano, you see, you have to build confidence. Say team no Black Stars problem ain't about individual players. Yeah, Obi. About confidence, about form. You need patchy games who are over and your fair. No when your result, you hear strength of games. You have 6-7 games. You lose you. Now automatically at the confidence number because the players were confidence and so it got to some point in time. The confidence was down. It was that down. Where do you? Nyame aduma Comoros the end day. And your problem. Nebom. Right after the Comoros, we need to find games a better testing. Because say sound commona ya tum so ya kobo 3 games are banned ye.
Merci about Subim. You ever sign about was ready adults in Biggie. Braka Cre na you are yen sign Resisiana, yen sign Emmet was from Frio.
Ghana Black Stars. The first time I Ghana qualified for World Cup, na Utuado. A part of the Black Stars team. I call World Cup in 2006. You call World Cup, no? For whatever reasons, there were certain local based players. I call World Cup, no? No money part of the plan. Say be on best started. But you real World Cup, no? Niama bakum you lubi siye. they got the opportunity to feature for the Black Stars. Habib Mohamed, no, you left back at the market advisor. Ebe board the left back position. Abana do kwepa puti wo crowd. Ama the machine obi an obobo wo Israel. Osaiko for at that time Ghana's best defender. Akwa ye mistake. Or say tournament no ntimi nto aso biom. He doesn't have the confidence to play the tournament again. E was here do obi be shame. Shila Iliasu. No boku masi asante kotoko. Any de no shame. These two local based players excel Ghana football very well. Your local football no to the outside world. Omo bobo ni ye. Ema ye hu say the local based player. Enso betimi abo Black Stars amana ye. Fast forward, ye wie sa tournament na mra ba nanim kaka. Back anytime be a Ghana be ye call up, I be free local based players bia no. Omo kodane supporters. Ye call African Cup of Nations. Near the local based players as much as 5 eco tournament no. Richmond Lamtenum, any host of other players. Omo kwa no makwa tena stance ni mo. So mo be make match day squad kwampu na ye problem, bench mpo na ye problem. Omo nya bi mo. Ade ba kwa otoado aye. Ame. Mani je ho pa, giving the local based player the opportunity. And I am sure say 2006 no otoado ka squad na ho no. Local based players no mo be boy no. And omo ye ni teammates no. Omo the kind of quality and omo possess it. Enti enese wanya akwanya. No ababa be Black Stars coach. He knows for sure. Say if your quality wa hanto be frame nante no. No mo akwanya mo Bobby. The performance of Benjamin Asai send a signal to the world and to the technical teams, the local based players. You know, if you give them the opportunity, they can play. Prince Owusu, medium midfielder. No, the few minutes he played in the game, touches are onyaye, passes are omaye clearly. Extras are brandy and your quality. Adia obe here, a playing time, any opportunity in a minute. And I know nema many jedema utuado. Say, Emre bi etwam na local based players no more quality they call Black Stars omunya bibo, but it got to a point in time where omo call Black Stars ni mo a omo call Dane supporters omo call so niema o camp born ankasa na e friend say born omunya bi mo. But this time around the man calls the local based players and he gives them the opportunity to play, to exhibit the talents in them and what they can do. MOB and I know maybe Otoado abaso for that. Ken Otoado on a short force on your perfect coach, Debbie. Me will be some of the right man for the Black Stars job, Grandpa. Me move to din. But that doesn't mean to Otoado Jumana Wayan and so any because Bible Mukrano. Omo Moka crucify him no more Saka Uzana. And clearly, when the man plays games and he loses, he plays poorly, you're criticizing her. Or ya yes, say you're born a basso. Qualifies now, ya bono. Otoado losing a single game. Or qualifies now, ya bonim. That is number one. Number two. The last time Ghana ever World Cup qualifier came on the road, na Ghana 2 share 5-0 was in 1972. World Cup qualifiers. Yani Benin ne boy 1972 Benin Ukraine friend da home. No one you see the name Benin. And Ghana 2 kwan. E share Benin 5-0 on the road. So it's been 52 solid years. Ghana ever World Cup qualifier. Na ya 2 kwan akwa away. Ni akwa share 5-0. Otoado na baba yes ejubano. Until clearly the man deserves some sort of applause. Why are they? And no game no. There were 1 or 2 things that me who here. It was game anymore. Player beat to Benjamin Asai. And no, he wasn't tested enough, to be honest. But the woman say, football no. There are certain things the goalkeeper won't say yes, he's cut for the job. The confidence of goalkeeper Benjamin Asai in the goalpost alone, a plus the goalkeeper. No. Benjamin Asai, a local based goalkeeper, when your opportunity. Now your man a pass. The confidence to handle the ball, take players on, and son will release the ball, no, and don't quite a plus the goalkeeper. No. That's confidence. The area draws movement, it will go possible. Oman shot on target. But there were crosses. I babo anymore. When your goalkeeper you're confident enough, moving out of the line to go for the balls and go to me a fambo. No a mistake. I'm a DBCSC. But in those movements, time to step out, time to be in the goalpost. Benjamin Asai always made sure. So Benya Sani money right, it will go post anymore. Ediama the Black Stars. Because Izibo has been a revelation in this qualifiers, especially in the last 2 or 3 games. But he still has a lot of work to do. Adiaba Kwenwa mi huye. a certain 40 passes from the player. Now Juma as a defensive midfielder, on tackle now on with the boss and from my Black Stars there, he always does it to perfection. And I am sure the player and Ankasa in the short force. And to a boss now quickly no release the boss. They are Thomas stay party. Not party the distribution. But anytime you obey ball, not players act out the party. Not on team for ball my party because party is not in a good position to release the ball or receive the ball. Biano. I am on the pass and most of them are 40. So no one gets a scan in the area in the zone. No one might pass to the teammate most of the time. So when you Thomas step party you close and for ball now about 40 passes. He has to work on that. I believe so. Timiya Nwajuma, he's going to be a very good player because gradually or forming some sort of partnership with Thomas Tepate Umfinfino. Eboa the Black Stars because of the ability to tackle. And my Thomas Tepate free time bia so be kon anim na obe ba na chi ani bibia na niam akonkan dia ma no. Kudus Mohammed. For once, me hu a certain Kudus Mohammed na on kita ball ne nche. Ade ba ko Ghana fo aka ho nsem bebre se Kudus ni ball bonne all right ye nyina ya gitum but I thought that ade ba ko ha Kudus over elaboration oje ball no a time se so release ball no akwa time se so okita ball no empo na opeso release because at that time maybe na wa feel say wa twea ma na bro so wa kita ache as they say o jam it is star boy a star player no there are times anasa ade ne ha no. And I know for sure say coach is in here ho adwuma enti eno a me hu Kudus Mohammed he knew when to release the ball. Over elaboration and okita ball ne kakra bi no release the ball no e dey man teammate na Black Stars e kon anim Jordan Ayew Ken has been one good leader in this qualifier. Me sure say the kind of captain of Jordan Ayew no probably and do the level of Stephen Appiah no kwepa but at least Jordan Ayew is finding a way in his own way to lead the Black Stars and lead us right. At the SSS captain here or Parker so Jordan Ayew is becoming more of a team player. Boss be one of Jordan Ayew betimi akita anko betimi take him on but at that time Jordan be release the ball quickly not the ball na man teammate because they are in better positions to score the pass no dem Thomas step party no a striker heady goes be judge no anko no be decide to be take players on but he saw party's position to release the ball no. And he's been the best player for Ghana in the qualifiers 9 matches was 7 goals no assist 7 14 goal contribution from 9 games. DMB now be expected from a captain. And there's nothing I can say than say about Jordan Ayew Abaso.
Well, Biggie.
And tournament, qualifiers, Africa will be no assist to change Jordan. Only leading.
But I saw assisted with 2 matches in Ronaldo.
Qualifiers, only leading. 7 goals, 7 assists. From 9 matches.
Oh no, assist the crew 2 halal moina. Ana Mbappe moina. Obiano no.
So could
the Africa the answer who the Jordan from Kakrana.
Oh, Sahanum no.
So can assist. Saying na Dina Obo in reference World Cup qualifies.
Yes.
And no be a booby over here.
And one will be a booby. But on zone mudie.
Puerto Rico moina so be a booby. Okay. Mama Comrade, maybe we do come see me by better so dear free or Mako commercial break up Franco Naro. Others